What's up, friend? Hector here from 𝗙𝗏𝘁𝗏𝗀𝗀 with this week's workout of the week. Today I'm going to be showing you, I guess, a name that maybe I just kind of created, but I didn't create the concept of this, what I'm going to show you. The dissipating press. Or maybe, you know what, maybe we'd even call it the dead press. I think the dead press would probably be a better name. Anyway, the name doesn't matter, okay? After you clean a pair of bells or one bell, what happens is as you drive through your hip, you drive energy into the kettlebell, and then from there the bell comes up and you guide it into the rack position. Once you get into the rack position, there's still some of that energy left in that bell, and it actually helps you to press the bell overhead, okay? So it's not really like using momentum, but I think there's like Newton's third law, like for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, right? So once I clean the bell up, I clean and then I set my arm like this, that energy is still kind of going down for a brief second, and that it gives me a nice opposite reaction, which is going to be my press overhead. So again, it's not like cheating, it's not using momentum, it's just, and it's very subtle. You won't even really notice it when you see people press. But what can happen is it does make it a little bit easier, okay? So think about, let's say you have a pair of 24s that you can only press like 5 times, but you're struggling to press a pair of 28s or what have you. This little this little skill that we're going to add today in your workout is going to help to take your press to the next level without having to go up in weight and without having to do a ton more volume. Literally, it's just, this is more of a technique thing, and just literally getting stronger in your weak point, okay? So the weak point of the press is clean. The weak point is right here, okay? The moment you try to press, this is usually like, if you break parallel, so let's say the elbow parallel to the underpit, if you break parallel, the likelihood of you locking that press out is pretty good. But if you stall out right here and you're below parallel, the likelihood of you finishing that press is not going to be really good, okay? So you've got to get strong in this little, what, like 3-inch, this 3-inch motion right here. And here's how we're going to do that with 1 or 2 kettlebells, which leads to the name, the dissipating press, okay? So after you clean the bells up, you're going to pause and you're going to hold for like 2 to 3 seconds, okay? When you do that, you allow that little bit of energy that's left in the bell, you allow that energy to dissipate, okay? And it literally becomes like a dead press. So think about a deadlift, right? So the deadlift, let's say you lock the first deadlift out, okay? And then as you come down and you kind of hit the floor, this energy goes down, and the energy is going to come right back up, and you kind of bang and come right back up, which is why I don't consider that even a deadlift, but doesn't matter. That energy helps the barbell come back up, right? Versus that first initial pull, or pull, come down, wait for a second, reset, and then pull again. That's a deadlift, okay? Same thing with the press. As soon as you clean the bells up, you do your first press, coming down, pause for a 3 count, press again. Here's a common mistake people make, okay? Press, looks good. As soon as they come down, they bang their chest and right back up again. You see that? Boom, okay? So you're creating this little like recoil, I guess, and it's giving you that extra juice that you need to get past that sticking point, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to get strong in that sticking point with today's workout, okay? All the details are going to be inside of the description below, but we're going to keep it really, really simple. This is actually something that you can get from my ebook, Kettlebell Workout Snacks, okay? So today you're going to be doing, today is the first Wednesday. So today you're going to be doing sets of 3, okay? Today you're going to be doing sets of 3, and you've got 10 sets, okay? Very simple. 10 sets, 3 repetitions, okay? So whether it's with 1 bell or 2 bells, you're going to clean them up, okay? Get into your stance, Pause for 3 seconds. Everything gets tight, glutes, quads, everything. Press. Pause. Press. Pause. 2, 3. Press. Pause. That's it. Very simple. When you pause in that rack position, you're allowing any energy to dissipate, and literally it becomes like a dead press, okay, or whatever you want to call it. The key thing I want you to take away is we don't want to kind of let any energy kind of bounce into the chest and then help you to get that arm out of that parallel position, right? If you break parallel, more than likely you're going to finish out the press. But if you kind of get stuck here below parallel, you're going to have a hard time locking that press out. So getting good and getting strong in that position with this workout is definitely going to help carry you over as your volume grows. It's going to carry you over into the next bell size. And here's another little cool thing that it does. This is like a byproduct that kind of comes along with it. Is this going to improve your conditioning? It's going to improve your endurance. Here's how: your strength endurance, because and it's going to give you more opportunities for building some lean muscle. And what guy doesn't like to build some extra lean muscle, right? As you hold the bells, you're under tension longer. So you're going to be using more energy. That was the stupid freaking gnats in here. You're under tension longer. Okay, so the longer you're under tension, the more opportunity, that window of opportunity for breaking down muscle, that way you can grow some lean muscle, increases. Okay, the longer you're under tension, the more energy you use, which means you're going to be in a greater caloric deficit just by pausing in the rack position. So those are 2 little extra bonuses that come along with just adding this little pause in your clean and press. All right, so give that a try. That's today's workout. I'm going to put the details below. If you have any questions, have any comments, leave me something in the comment section below. Hector with strongestheck.com with this week's workout of the week.